I'm Erica Hernandez, and this is a story about the time that I failed to do any risk assessment about the guy that I fell in love with and the investing advice he gave me. My first piece of finance advice is love is a scam. It is the most expensive thing you could do for yourself. Unfortunately, there is no such thing as a warranty. If it turns out that it's not working for you, or he tells you that you're not working for him, you can't scan a QR code and get a better one in the mail. It's just done, you paid full price, and this is that story. I met a man right before 2020, where you meet all the best people in your life online. It was a very turbulent start to a relationship because he did not live in the same city as me, nor the same state. And you would think, Erica, maybe you don't have a lot of airline miles to spend. This feels like a bad idea. Don't invest in this relationship. And to that I say, you're not wrong, but I was sad and lonely. So I started a relationship with this man, and when you fall in love, all the red flags just look like flags. And that, turns out, is true both for love and for financial knowledge. As my budget started to decrease with flight expenses and just general going out, I was not only paying tons of money for cross-country flights, but also we were going out to eat. You're doing all the things that are so expensive and so unnecessary. Eating, for one, is cheaper. Point blank, okay? I only sometimes get appetizers when I'm by myself, but with him, we always did. And I want to invest in my future, not just with him, but for myself, you know? And so I asked him, because again, he knows these things. He even said, he was like, my mind is like a computer. I'm thinking, okay, for sure, good financial advice. And he tells me, I have a friend who knows a lot about finance. I'm like, great. You know what you're talking about. Let me invest in this fund. The way funds work is that they don't make any sense. They're just code. I have no idea. I don't speak computer and I don't speak random alphabet, okay? Like in relationships, in finance, you really should do your research, a little bit of risk assessment, see, is it high risk, high reward? Do we want to take that risk? I did nothing because I loved him and I trusted him and I thought this is gonna be great. And I invested close to $5,000. Within a very short amount of time, it lost about 75% of its value. To which he responded, I just don't think you're very risk tolerant, when I proceeded to freak out. I lost, what is that? I can't do the fast math. It's like $3,500 or something in a fund that's just sitting there invested in I don't know what. The best part about that relationship is it ended. That ends up being pretty expensive too, because when a relationship fails, you gotta spend a lot of money on heartbreak and therapy and ice cream. If you're gonna invest in a man, also check the way that he invests. But really, like every good podcast says, you should just invest in yourself. And also do the research, because high risk does not necessarily mean high reward. Oftentimes it's very low reward and lonely. I'm still single, but now I get relationship and investment advice from my first ex-boyfriend. So we're doing well.